Well, this is quite a quick message to point out, and to share here. Recently, it's been announced on Trevor's recent live stream that poor Graham the Baron Hesketh has unfortunately been admitted to hospital. He got readmitted recently. I don't know what time on the 25th of February 2025 he got readmitted to hospital, but it was in recent times. Most sadly. I don't know what's happened, but obviously poor Graham is going through a tough time for health. So I thought I might do this announcement really as a means of not only prayers to Graham and Fiona, but to wish Graham and Fiona, wish them well, wishing all the kind healing prayers to Graham and get well wishes to Graham, and empathised sympathy towards our Fiona. I mean, I cannot begin to imagine how Fiona's feeling right now at Graham's hospital readmission. It's a highly stressful time for the family. Fiona particularly, because obviously, Fiona's been having to look after Graham since he got released from the hospital, but following the infection ordeal he had, but now he's been readmitted. Poor man. The poor Graham. It's not fun to be admitted to hospital. Graham could obviously speak of that from experiences. But poor Graham. No, really sending all the healing prayers to Graham himself. Hoping you get out of the hospital as soon as possible, Graham, and hoping you get well soon. I was really saddened, and I'm also additionally extremely sorry for your hospital readmission. You're really going through a tough time, and also, utmost and foremost, you do need all the empathised sympathy in the world from all of us. And I, for one, would certainly provide as much empathised sympathy in whatever way I can at my disposal. As going into hospital is not a fun experience. And I know you'd be able to speak on that for yourself, but all I can do, utmost and foremost, Graham, is send you all the healing prayers in whatever great lengths I can possible, and hoping you get well soon, but just really came just to wish you well, and hoping you're out of hospital as soon as possible following your readmission. It always seems so awful, when one's quite okay after their hospital admission and then they're out, but then they have to be readmitted again for something suddenly going extremely wrong. That is hard in itself. That's really hard in itself. But fingers crossed Graham will pull out the other end like he did first time round. And Fiona, much empathised sympathy to you following the hospital readmission of your husband Graham. Extremely sorry about the hospital readmission for Graham, but hoping, fingers crossed, he'll be out as soon as possible. And I only wanted to do this update video as a means of healing prayers and well wishes to Graham and empathised sympathy towards Fiona herself. As a friend, it's always the best way forward to wish your friends well, with much empathised sympathy and love always. Sending all the get well wishes I can to Graham, empathised sympathy to Fiona. Thank you all most sincerely, kindly, for taking the time to listening to this very video, but I am sorry if it was painfully upsetting. I was personally very upset when I heard about the news regarding Graham being readmitted to hospital. Poor man. But thank you all most kindly, sincerely for watching and listening. Prayers for our Graham.